are going through a big change in your life, if you are a creative, entrepreneur, passionate, optimistic, enthusiastic, empathic person, and you are experiencing a little resistance in your process, this video is for you. Welcome back to another video. My name is Melissa, and I'm more than excited to talk today about how resistance presents in our process of change and how we can work with it, how we can understand it, approach it from a different perspective so it doesn't stop us from what we want to do. And I want to explain a little bit, create a little awareness about resistance. I feel like a good example for this is when we think about romantic relationships and the theory of attachment styles. Attachment styles don't only apply to romantic relationships, applies to everything. And big changes in life involves that love, that passion relationship. So of course it's going to apply in these cases too. So I wanted to just bring that concept because the first step that I want to invite you to do is to sit. Of course, sit first with your resistance, explore how it feels for you. I know it sounds a little cliche, but breathe into that discomfort, explore, As we understand from the attachment styles theory, some people can be more avoidant, some people can be more anxious, and some people can be both. In my case, I see both. I'm a very creative, empathic person, passionate person. I want to jump into things so right away, but I'm super creative and empathic too. So it's very easy for me to start creating all these scenarios. It's like, this might be not the decision. This might not be the right thing for me, right? Sit with that. Because if in first place you thought this was the thing, question yourself, why now are you thinking that it's not the right thing, right? It might be your resistance. Explore if it's your anxiety, or if it's your anxious attachment style or your avoidant attachment style. So what happens with the anxious attachment style is that we want results right away, right? I want this thing to happen now. Why is not happening, right? That's the way our body extreme, a little dramatic, but that's the way our anxious attachment style is making us experience the situation. And the avoidant, it's like, nah, this is not, I'm done, this is not gonna work, I don't want to do it, I need to do something else, this is just not for me. So sit with that idea, sit with this concept of the attachment styles and see how it is presenting for you. Second step is taking action, understanding now the both spectrums, the both sides of the spectrums, the anxious and the avoidant. For an anxious, of course, what we need to do is to take a little space from the situation, right? If we are very anxious and we want results right away, a lot of breathing and a lot of yoga and a lot of change it, for example, I'm working a lot on this designing things. I'm spending a lot of time looking at my screen. So maybe stop looking at the screen for a couple of hours, do something else, stop thinking about the decision, do life, do things that bring out the best of you, that give you joy, and take a space from the thing, right? Create a space. Anxious, that's anxious. And avoidant, of course, avoidant tends to leave, to exit the situation. So try to get closer, and that can look different for everyone, but depending on where you are with the decision, explore different angles, different perspectives, okay? If you are saturated with the thing you've been doing for a while, of course don't do the same thing, try something different, but again, breathe into the discomfort, because there's discomfort. Resistance is discomfort, we're not happy. So try a different approach, try a different angle, try it again, give it another opportunity. Okay, that's for the second Second step. Third step, and yeah, I think it's very important to remember why you decided to do this. Go back to the moment that you wanted this in first place, and you committed. If you started doing it, it's because you were committed. So remember, you're committed. Remember why you're committed. Remember that you're committed, and don't give up. You know, there's a lot on the other side. Try it out for a little longer. Yeah, give yourself the opportunity to, I mean, if you are watching this video, it's probably because you're experiencing this resistance. Go on the other side of the resistance first. If you go on to the other side of the resistance and it still didn't work, okay, now you learn how to work with resistance. But do yourself that favor. Explore your resistance first. I hope that one was, I explained that well. For the last one, the fourth one, please give also yourself, I think it's a lot of work. It's funny to say that you're doing work, but yes, going through all these emotions can be a little intense. So celebrate your progress, especially if you are far on the spectrum of being anxious or avoidant. Whenever you do something to get closer or to take a space, acknowledge that you're doing an amazing work. We have to. I think we are not used to, we don't do these things enough, of celebrating or of progress. I have another video about gratitude and extended gratitude that talks about how we can get a lot of benefits from celebrating our baby steps. Okay, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope the video served. If you have any questions, please comment below. I'm more than excited to answer your comments. And if you have any questions, thanks for watching. I hope to see you on my next video. Peace and love.